Yo, guys, big up every single one of you that's locked in. Get this damn dog out of here. Right, big up every single one of you. Hit the likes, subscribe, all of that crap. We are back for another review. Winless in 5. Winless in 5 now. Chelsea 2, Bournemouth 2. Talk about a game of two halves. This was a game that we really should have just walked through and just done our job and just seen out and got a second and walked through Bournemouth the same way that we were doing throughout the first half. And what I saw in that second half was astounding. Really astounding from multiple different perspectives. And yeah, we're going to touch on all of that in today's video. So big up to every single one of you. Hit the like, subscribe, all of that crap. Poor result. And we are now hanging on to top 4 by a thread. We're probably going to be out of the top 4 by this time tomorrow. Because Newcastle are not losing to Wolves. Not at home. I do not see that. Victor Pereira. Oh, I hope you have something for me. But the fact that I'm relying on you is really disappointing. Because we were so clear of Newcastle a month ago. We were so clear of Manchester City a few months ago. And now they've pulled up a lead on us. Now they've pulled up back to us. Now they're literally just knocking at the door like, we're here. We're here. And we're trying to keep that door closed, but it's not working. It's not working. And it's very fucking annoying, man. I swear down, because this game was so straightforward. I'm looking at that first half as one of the best first halves I've seen from Chelsea this season. Bar Robert Sanchez and that bozo pass that he makes, and he always typically makes it, we didn't put a foot wrong in that game. We were absolutely bopping them off the park. They didn't have an answer for us. Jackson bullying Zabani, or however you pronounce his name. Noni did well on the right-hand side. Lavia, sensational in the midfield. Enzo, some movement from him that I haven't seen probably ever. Sensational, some of the plays I was seeing from him. Caicedo inverting from the right-hand side. Cucurella in the build-up. Jadon Sancho linking up with Cole Palmer. It was so beautiful to watch. But we didn't get the second. And that game felt eerily like the Crystal Palace game. Better in terms of the level of performance that I was seeing from individuals. But that felt way too much like the Crystal Palace game for my liking. So then we get to the second half. I'm thinking, look, just get that second goal. Because we have been very wasteful, but we've been very good in creating chances. Enzo nearly scored in the first minute. Sancho and Palmer linked up sensationally well to create a chance together. There was another individual chance made by Enzo all by himself. Jackson had a terrible miss from that Noni cutback. Then he hit the post from a sensational counter-attack from that Sanchez howler pass. Had another header saved. Second one went to the side netting. All we had to do was just replicate it, but it's like Bournemouth tweaked their game plan to us and we just couldn't respond, which is a little bit alarming because like this is starting to become a regular feature. We're good in the first half, very good, but it's like we just blow our load in the first half and then we just don't seem to come out for the second with the same energy. We're a lot more slower. We're a lot more lazier in possession. Turnovers are getting more and more sloppier, and we just don't really adjust like that. Obviously, doesn't help when you give away a dumb penalty straight into the second half. And also, the referee isn't helping you because that refereeing performance was a straight 0 out of 10. When has a VAR check for a red card ever gone back as a yellow? I've never seen that. Jackson probably could have got 2 penalties towards the end of the second half as well. But you know me. Unless it's egregious or like Tom Henning of Rabo level bad, I don't really like talking about the refs too tough. Because especially in a game like Bournemouth, you shouldn't have to rely on the referee. You should be able to do it yourself. Especially with the first half that we had. And we just did not respond. We did not respond at all. The way that we handled that game was that second half was very, very disappointing and very, very alarming. Because again, substitutions were late. Again, it didn't seem like we had an answer. And we literally got saved by a free kick. And Maresca's got to figure this out because you were so good at tweaking in the first half of the season. I don't know what's changed. You were quicker with subs at the start of the season. What has changed? Even if you don't rate the options that are there, utilize them while they are there. I don't need the stubborn like, oh, I'm not using them. I don't rate them. Okay, look, we need players to come on and give us fresher legs. Because you can clearly see that players are getting gassed within the second half. Make the changes. Make the changes that need to be made. But we wait till we go to 2-1 for that. We wait till we go to 2-1. It begs belief. It really begs belief. And it is just genuinely annoying. But is why is that the only sub that we did make at the start of the second half, to be fair, was Reece James for Lavia. Although that had to be done just for the sake of Lavia's minutes and easing him back into the team. Nothing else came before we went to 2-1. Nothing else. And the substitution of Achimpong, I really didn't rate. Because number one, Tosin wasn't needed. I don't need a centre-back on as soon as we go 2-1 down. He didn't even have a good cameo when he came on either. But also, Achimpong has one mistake all game and we hook him. Why? Let him play through it. Why take him off? So we can indirectly say that you're at fault. Because it weren't just him. Again, Sanchez was terrible for that goal too. But that's a story for another day. That's a story for another day. The mentality's got to improve. The game management has to improve. A lot of things have to improve. And it's a shame because I really wanted to be here talking about a brilliant victory. A resurgent performance from Chelsea. But it's, again, just one step forward, one step back, and we're in the same position again. We need to make additions. Nicholas Jackson is a quality striker. I do still think his finishing can improve, but you need another option to him. You need another option. We need a Fofana replacement. Someone who's going to offer us the ability to play higher without him. If you're not going to trust Achimpong like that, we need to go get somebody else. The midfield depth is being carved apart, according to reports. Dewsbury Hall, not rated. Chukwuemeka, not rated. Cassidy already on his way out. And what's his name? Renato Vega wants to go on loan. So we're going to need to recall someone. Let's stop twiddling the thumbs and go and do something. Because time is of the essence and we are already halfway through the window. As you see this video, it will be the 15th of January. Halfway. It's time to do something. It's time to wake up. Because Wolves, you had better win that. Because after that, we're going to the Etihad. Scary. Scary times. So yeah, big up to every single one of you that's locked in though. Hit the like button, subscribe. Let me know all your thoughts down in the comment section below. And as always, up the Chelsea.